bench tonight. I think they were like at +8. It was kind of starting the second, starting the fourth quarter.
It was huge. We obviously had the first quarter up 10, and they held the fort down. Continue to build momentum. Obviously, Houston goes on a run middle and towards the end of the second quarter, but they're a talented team, so that's liable to happen. But defensively, they made their presence felt the whole night, and DeMarcus was unbelievable. Klay made some tough shots. We moved the ball, but defensively is where we won the game tonight.
Steph, what do you think got DeMarcus going tonight?
I mean, we made a concerted effort to try to feed him in the post because the way that they play defense. But he's DeMarcus Cousins. I know he's been through a lot this last year and had some ups and downs since he's been back. But nothing he does out there should surprise anybody. It's just just building that consistency, and he's done an amazing job of that. It's only going to get better for us.
Kind of been some chatter that this could be a tough matchup for him against Houston. Was this kind of the flip side of it tonight? You mentioned kind of going to him as opposed to a different thing for you guys in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, the playoffs things get there's so many adjustments and things like that. But tonight he proved that obviously he can make it tough defensively in terms of just making him take tough shots, and then make or miss. We got to expose some stuff on the other end. So tonight was a good step. It's obviously the regular season and a lot more work to do, but I think the way that he played his entire minutes he was out there, you knew where number 0 was at all times.
So what was the key approach you guys took in adapting without Kevin out there?
Understanding obviously you're missing 28 points, it's tough, but you got to do it by committee. So myself, Klay, DeMarcus, obviously just being aggressive when we had the ball in our hands, but I think we moved the ball, especially that second unit. They came in and everybody who touched it was a threat. Whether, again, make or miss, we just try to put pressure on them. I don't know how many turnovers we had, but it didn't feel like a lot, so kept them out of transition. And then knowing defensively it was going to be the way that we won this game, we weren't going to outscore them. We had to buckle down and get stops and just try to control the tempo of the game as much as we could.
Steve talked about how it's been an adjustment for everyone at DeMarcus. Usually you think of a player coming in, he has to adjust to you guys, but how have you guys had to adjust to him?
I mean, for as long as I can remember, we haven't had a guy that you can just throw the ball into the post and work around him. So just certain sets that coach can pull out of his back pocket to feature him in the post. But for the most part, it's just there's so many threats and weapons. You got to. It's kind of like when KD was here the first time, his first 2 or 3 months. There's a little sensitivity to how everybody's going to get their shots. And at the end of the day, we're all talented. We all have high IQ, basketball IQ. So just let things happen. You don't have to force anything. We've been good at it at times and not so good other times. So it's just a matter of sticking with the program of just playing basketball at the end of the day and having fun doing it. I think tonight we have fun. It looked like our body language and our energy and understanding that with K out, we needed that boost, and everybody brought it.
What kind of place, comfort-wise, do you think you're with him right now?
And tonight was great. We just got to sustain it. I don't know how to answer that. It's just tonight was a good night.
There's kind of a lot of confident chatter coming from the other locker room the last few days. How much did you follow that?
I'd be confident too if I won 9 in a row. What do you expect them to say?
Steph, with the game that Klay had tonight, now you and him are the only 2 players in NBA history to have at least 200 threes for 7 straight years. Where would you put that milestone of the different shooting records?
Number 1 for sure. Yeah. Number 1, definitely. I'm gonna need to get that. What do you call it? Little 1-pager with me like this and Klay like that, and 207 consecutive. I'm gonna put that on my wall, in my man cave for sure.
Is this the best you've seen Klay this season as far as this stretch of games?
He's playing amazing. That's what you expect. I don't know how to measure it. I've seen a lot of great Klay, stretches, so I don't know. Can you make that poster for me?
I'm a terrible sculptor. I'm an artist.
No, it's just it's like Adobe Photoshop, right, or something. Is that what it?
I'll hire someone else.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I'll hire
Thank
someone else.
you. Thank you.